Hey everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I'm here to talk about two things. My failure of last week and how gig working went, why it went the way it went. Also, I'm here to talk about future DoorDash, Uber, Lyft plans for this week. I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate everybody who supports this channel. If you've liked, commented, shared, or subscribed, I'm trying to get to 5K subscribers before the end of the year. If you haven't subscribed to this channel and this is something you're definitely interested in, please go ahead and hit subscribe. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amanda. I'm 35 years old. I live in Oregon and I'm on All Cash Budgeter. I do cash stuffing, sinking funds, savings challenges, all on a low income. I mostly do budgeting on this channel, and we talk about real life budgeting, nitty gritty stuff nobody wants to talk about. So let's get into it. So last week was hard. It was hard on so many levels. I had my youngest kid going back to school. I had started a new job midweek, and I'm not used to the nighttime schedule because that's what my schedule this last week was all nights. I'm not a night person. If you guys see my posts, if you see my releases of my videos, you know I'm a morning person. How do you know? Because I always launch all my videos in the morning. Every single morning I have a video for the most part out. However, I wanted to show you guys this system one more time. We are going to give this another shot. I really have to hit the ground running, and I'm going to explain why. I'm just going to be really super blatantly honest. So I've been asking, and this is something I normally don't do, but at the job I work at, it is a very specific place. I can tell you right now, we all make the same amount of money unless you are a supervisor or a higher up person. Everybody makes the same wage. There is, the differential pay where I do get paid an extra $1, $1.50, $2 an hour if I work any hours after 9 to 5. Sorry, I had a hard time saying that. I don't know why. So if I work between 9 and 5, I make my usual pay. And if I work outside of those hours, then the pay goes up. So after kind of asking a coworker that I've gotten pretty comfortable with, I said, "Hey man, I know it's a kind of a weird question, but you work this shift every single week. How much do you average a week?" And he said, "Well, with no overtime, my actual paycheck can be anywhere between $1,200 to $1,300. If you guys know by now, I already budgeted for about $1,400 a check. I did find out that I'm only going to get paid for 1 week on this first paycheck, which really kind of stinks because I did work a little bit of overtime. I did go in and work one 11-hour day, and then I went in an hour extra a couple days, and then I stayed 15-20 minutes late every single day. If you're trying to get more hours and your boss is okay with it, don't be afraid to be the first one to show and the last one to leave. Honestly, it makes you look really good. And a lot of people in this day and age don't want to work very hard. So if you stand out, you're likely to get more hours, right? That's always kind of been my philosophy. Does it work with every job? Absolutely not. But the bummer part about it is that means that we have to really start budgeting a whole lot differently. I am not basing my October budget for just my paycheck. I am also including my husband's paycheck, but he only gets paid once a month. So during that time of doing all this transitioning, I need to be working a lot of gig work as well. Because if I'm only going to get paid for a week's worth of work with a little bit of overtime, you guys, that money has to come from somewhere, right? This is a part of starting a new job. I know some of you guys are going to say some negative comments, like you shouldn't have quit your job. All you do is get a job and you quit. Well, I'm sorry, folks. If it's not going to work for me and my budget, bye-bye. Bye. Not happening. Thinking about that. If you are working a job, because I get messages all the time from you guys and I appreciate you. I'm not a professional in any way, shape, or form. I just do what works for me. But if you're working a job, besties, that's not paying you enough to pay your bills, because I had one gal message me and she's like, I'm down to $900 every 2 weeks and I have a mortgage and I have credit cards and I have life to pay for and I don't qualify for a lot of, subsidies or anything other than food stamps in my area, and I'm freaking out, but I've never worked any other jobs. And I'm like, well, then you need to start looking. Start looking. Keep your eyes open. Keep opportunities open to you. Maybe you do pick up a side hustle. You don't have to get in your car. You don't have to get in your car, put on mileage, do wear and tear in your car. You don't have to do all the things that I do. I enjoy what I do. I actually, honestly, love being self-employed. I love being self-employed. This is not the first time I've been self-employed in my lifetime. I did resell items from thrift stores, yard sales, garage sales, estate sales for a living for a couple of years. I also have thought about starting my own business. Is that going to be right now in this economy? No, not here. Not here, at least. So, this is super duper important, you guys. I have to stay motivated. I have to stay motivated. I have to keep myself going. Even if it's every day I only make 30 to 50 bucks doing a little bit of DoorDash around my tiny little town, it's better than zero, okay? Because in this transition time, I'm freaked out. I'm scared. I don't like jumping out of a plane without a parachute. And that's what it feels like when you're starting a new job. Some of us might have to save to end one job and start another. I did talk to a gal who said, hey, Amanda, like I saved $600 specifically. So that way I had a little lump it till I make it money until I get paid from this new job I'm starting. Do you think that's enough? If that's what you have, do what you can with what you got. That's my saying, right? So I want to explain this a little bit more in depthly because I have a receipt from last week. This is a receipt from a gas station. I got $10 in gas. It was 3.279 gallons of regular unleaded fuel. I have a $10 here, okay? This is just for you to understand the method, okay? So let's state that I started on Monday with this crisp $10 bill. I went to the gas station and I got gas. Okay, that $10 is my starting money. Okay, I put the receipt in here, and at the end of the day, I decide I'm gonna go to the bank. And this is not money I actually made. This is actually my rent money, which I pulled because situations I will get into in another video. Let's say I made $110 during that whole shift on Monday. I'm going to take this $100 bill and I'm going to put it in this envelope with my receipt that tells me how much I spent in gas and how much I made. Have I made $100 off of $10? Heck yeah, I have. Have I made $100 off of less than $10? Yes. I made a short a long time ago where this kind of a-hole at a gas station my friend works at, he made fun of me for only getting $9 in gas, and I made $94. So there's that. Okay, I need to find something to put over this so you guys don't. There, we'll use this. Okay, and then I'm going to take this $10 and I'm going to then go ahead and front load my gas for Tuesday. Why do I do it this way? Because for me, this is how I've been doing it all along. When you're lumping it till you make it, this is how you do it. Okay? I'm not going to front load every single one of these envelopes with $10. Be nice, but right now I don't have that kind of money. Okay? Yeah, I know that would only be $70, but at the same time, $70 is a lot for me. I'm a low income individual. Okay? Let's say that the next day I made $70. Okay? Well, first of all, we're going to take this out. We're going to say we got a gas receipt for $10. We made, if I can pick this up. Come on, Amanda. We made $70. So the 60 would be front loaded in here. And then the $10 for gas for the next day would be in here. Do you see how that process works? I hope that makes sense, because that's the only way I can explain it. You guys will see it a little bit more when I go to do the actual thing where we talk about how much I made in a week doing gig working. And mind you guys, this is going to be nothing like what I made in past months. I'm not doing it full time anymore. I'm not doing it full time. I'm not out there 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hour days. I'm not doing every single concert. I'm not out there working events. I'm not doing those things, okay? I'm just doing a little bit of gig working every single day. My goal ultimately would be to continue to try to make $100 a day, but I know that that's not going to be the case. So my minimum goal this week is going to be $40 a day. If I don't make $40 a day, that's okay. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I did the best I could, and ultimately I might have money left over, I might have gas left over from this $10 bill, because maybe it wasn't so busy. Maybe I then decided to put $8 in here, and I only made 30 here, technically. Well, 38. So the 38 would be from the whole day. The $8 would be for the gas the next day. So I'm going to put this $10 bill in here. This is our starter money. This is for today. This is a current to the date video where I haven't pre-recorded anything, and we are going to do what we can with what we've got, because it's all we have to work with. So that's all I can do. As for some of the negative comments in the comment section, just to let you know, if you're commenting and you're commenting something negative, first of all, if you don't like somebody's channel, you just helped them boost the algorithm. Okay? If you want to post something negative, it's not going to necessarily show up for me to see or other people to see. YouTube is pretty on it for negative, nasty comments. So like anything with swear words, anything that could be harmful, or hate comments, or just general things that are super inappropriate. Now YouTube is very much so on it. If you are going to comment negative, I promise you I'm gonna read maybe halfway through your comment and then just delete it. If it continues, you will be blocked. because this is a positive channel. This is supposed to be positive, even though there's a lot of negative things going on. The idea, you guys, is that I'm showing you guys that even when I am down and out and everything has totally fallen apart, dumpster fire is rolling down the middle of Main Street with a flood, that we're going to start over again, because that's how life goes. I can't just give up. You can't give up either. So do what you can with what you got, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.